friend Marianne Fons is here to join me in telling you about a very exciting event that's going to be happening this summer in New York City. And not only is it going to be exciting and something that you shouldn't miss, it's also to benefit a great organization.
It is, the Alliance for the American Quilt. Well, you know, it's pretty easy for me to sit here and talk to all of you about how much fun you can have by coming to New York City this summer to participate in this event. I live in a town of 5,000 in Winterset, Iowa, and Winterset is the birthplace of the delicious apple. And so it's pretty cool that many times a year I go to the Big Apple because I have always been fascinated by New York. My oldest daughter lives in the East Village, and when Meg Cox invited me to come out to participate and do a lecture at the event this summer, I couldn't say yes fast enough.
Right. It's your city.
Well, you know, I don't know if I'm a fake New Yorker, but I don't know about all of you. But if you have been to New York and you want an excuse to go back, my advice to you is come 2 days early.
Yes.
Stay for the event. Give us the dates. I know I'm lecturing on the 6th. I'm lecturing on the 6th of August. But you know, you can do touristy things. Have the excuse of the quilt event.
And Paula Nadelstern has a whole thing on her website about shopping for fabric, so you can make it a long thing, just not the event that you do.
A whole week.
But it's a perfect girlfriend opportunity to go with the girlfriend, a fellow quilter, and have a blast.
And if you've never been to New York before, what a perfect excuse, because you'll be among quilters and you'll have a fantastic time. In August, the weather should be great. It will be a wonderful, wonderful event. Now, we want to be sure that we get the facts and figures right.
Okay, on Friday night, we have an intimate gathering in the Garment District called Modern Stories, documenting the modern quilt movement, which is going to be very interesting because you're going to meet modern fabric designers and quilters prominent in New York, which is very interesting.
Right there in the heart of the fabric center of the world.
And you know, that speaks to what the Alliance for American Quilts is all about, because we document our history of quilting then and now, which is what's really, history isn't dead. It's very much alive.
It's very much alive.
Then on Saturday afternoon, the main event will be at the Fashion Institute of Technology, which is a really great place. And what's going to start off?
Is it my lecture?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do the lecture called Why We Quilt. It examines the motivations of American quilters from 1776 to the modern day. And it's kind of a visual, lighthearted history lesson about why we quilt. What has motivated us to quilt, what motivated people before us to quilt.
And I've seen Marianne, I saw you do it on a cruise, actually.
That's right.
And I guess you get this from watching Marianne on Quilt Out Loud, but she's got a great sense of humor.
Well,
it's really funny.
It's fun. I hope so. There's some light moments in the lecture.
It's very entertaining. You're an excellent speaker.
Well, thanks. And then Mary Fons is next.
Your
My daughter Mary, the host of Quilty, is going to be there to kind of give the perspective of a 30-something quilter right after I'm there. So I can't wait to be there with her. It's her birthday, too.
It's her birthday. And Mary's great. She's actually an actress and has her one-woman show in Chicago right now. So what a treat.
It is a treat.
It really is. And then Jay McCarroll, who was the first season winner of Project
This is really exciting. He's going to be interviewed.
Yes, and it turns out he has quilting heritage, which is really cool.
Oh, wonderful.
So yeah, the interview brings up what the Alliance does, because one of the things that we do is something called Quilters Save Our Stories. And what we do is oral histories of quilters, famous people like Marianne, and then people like your grandma or you.
Well, and the great thing about Save Our Stories is those of you who have been quilting a long time are probably aware that most of the wonderful quilts of the 19th century that are where I draw my inspiration, they're anonymous. We don't know what their stories are. We don't know who made them. We don't know where the person lived. And so I think today's quilters are doing their best to not let that happen to our quilts today, to record, to document the wonderful stories behind the quilts and the people that made the quilts.
Yep, because all of us are important. The quilts are important, so it doesn't matter if you're famous or not. Now, the ending of this is a cocktail party in the Big Apple's largest quilt shop, which is City Quilter.
City Quilter.
They've expanded recently.
I was just there because I was in New York for the Red and White exhibit, and I stopped in to the City Quilter, and the museum space or the gallery space wasn't open yet, but Dale Reel, who is one of the owners of City Quilter, let me have a sneak peek. And Noriko Endo's quilts are fantastic.
Yes,
so
yes.
That's what you want to come and see.
That. Yep, we're going to see that. There are going to be giveaways, cheese and wine and all that, all sorts of good things.
What could be more fun?
And there'll be an appearance by Mark Lipinski. Yes.
And there's a hotel in the Garment District now.
All blocked out.
And is it a Fashion District Hilton? I don't know. You
got
to go to the website.
I remember. And Luke Haynes will be there, who's a great art quilter. He's also on the board of the Alliance.
As you are.
Yep. And he is really a neat guy. it's a wonderful quilter and a great guy and up and coming and doing a lot for quilting and promoting us in the art world, which is really neat.
And all this information is on the Alliance website, right?
That's right.
Do you want to give that, or will it be on the screen?
Yes, it will. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
look on the screen.
And then one other thing I want to say at the Alliance does, which is really cool, and this is for free, there are over 50,000 quilts on the Alliance website. It's kind of like taking all of the state projects, all the documentation, and putting it in one place. So you can go in for free and look at all these quilts.
I shop for inspiration with antique
I do
quilts
too.
there.
Yes,
And we used to have to go find the books and look at them and find those quilts.
And now it's
right there,
you
right
can
in front
just
of you.
search for whatever kind of quilt you want. 9-patch, and you get thousands of 9-patches to look
It's
at.
fantastic.
It really is.
So come to New York City. I'm going to be there. I wouldn't miss it. And we're going to have a great time. So see you in the Big Apple.
Come and have fun with us.